My name is Brian Fitzpatrick. At Goodwill, I am the Team Member Resource Manager. I focus on financial wellness, connecting team members to community resources, and also supporting them building new skills, career support, advancement, and so on. I am originally from right here in Columbus, Georgia. Raised by my grandmother primarily, and single parent home. Lived in a neighborhood that wasn't necessarily the safest, so I learned a lot of common sense real quick. But my grandmother was an awesome lady. Taught a lot of lessons. Can't remember, maybe once or twice my whole life where she raised her voice. The neighborhood I'm from it was really easy to get in trouble. If you wanted it, you could go find it on any corner, any block. And so there were a lot of decisions that need to be made at an early age. Fortunately for me, my grandmother, for lack of a better word, she wasn't having it. And so she marched me down to the boys club, which was probably about 3 or 4 blocks away from my house, and against my will, and made me go every single day. And I think that was the point in my life where I really started to see it's bigger than my neighborhood, it's bigger than my street, it's bigger than what's the things that I see on a pretty regular basis. We had staff, male and female at the time, even though it was all boys, if you can imagine that. That really took us in and treated us like their own. For a lot of us, it gave us hope. It let us know that somebody does care, and it definitely kept us off the streets. I think for me, that was a crucial part of my life, and I actually ended up working there. I was at the Boys and Girls Club all together between Columbus and working in South Carolina for 21 years. The opportunities to advance in my career really kind of took me places that I probably would have never imagined. I'm a faith person all the way, and I know that God had a plan. When I look back over my career, and I was going to school, I was in college, I was working part-time. Matter of fact, I was working 2 jobs at a time, and going to school and working and all those things. And I remember having a conversation with our basically senior leader, our director of operations at the time. And I remember him telling me the next step up for me at that time was to run my own unit. For someone to go to bat for me and say, hey, I think we really ought to give this person a chance. I mean, he wasn't even from Columbus. He didn't know me from anybody, but I remember him saying, I see something. And so he gave me an opportunity, and then kind of the rest is history.